test it. Hello, honey. Hello, Nero. Narosa.
There you go.
You're up tonight? Yeah.
Alright.
They're the third one. Maybe I'll do them first.
Yep, mic is working. Maybe turn down the music just a little bit.
Okay. There you go. Yeah, I'll do them first. I'll grab their shit.
Yeah. Sounds good. We are up and ready.
Oh, well, we still got 36 seconds of ad left.
Yeah.
Oh, there's some webtoons looking thing.
Did you want any more bread?
Oh, no, I'm full, thank you.
Okay.
I am full of bread. I wonder what the serving size on that is. I don't think we got the box no more.
Alright, that's done.
there we go.
I'd actually,
Hello! Welcome to the Patreon stream for December. I'm just getting my shit together and we'll start up with some 40s. And since Narosa's already here, we'll do Narosa first.
I wonder if I can look at her previous purchases and find it. Hey, you, Narosa.
There we go. Ah, blah, blah.
Ding, 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 ding. Ding, ding, ding.
How was your day at work today, honey?
Pretty chill for the most part. Blah blah, indeed. For the most part, yeah, didn't have much going on. I did so many books. Books. Because of course, we finally caught back up, and then today they're like, hey, guess what you get? Here's a whole pallet of books. I'm like,
Have
"Whoa."
books.
It's like, but why though? We don't need so many books. Illegal.
I mean, there's a bookstore like right around the corner. I would think they'd just get them there.
Right? But no.
I guess if like they're already in Target.
You know, there's always got to be a lot of romance books. Although right now, most of them are self-help books because
New Year.
It's January and
Yeah.
everything. So. Got to have all your self-help books, and don't help your books, and definitely just don't self. Don't
self.
just don't.
Well, I got my food tracker app for this year, so I'm trying. I didn't necessarily do it because New Year, because I don't got no set track of time. I have the ADHD. That's where I got the meal tracker. I can't remember when I've eaten. She baby, would she have smaller horns?
Yes.
I'll give her little itty bitty ones.
Little half-size ones. That'd be funny. Traumatized baby.
I'll just make her look like this.
Little nubby horns.
There she goes. Grumpy little baby. Me. There's her little hands. That's a baby,
knife.
right?
She got a little butter knife,
Big
right?
knife. She killed someone, I'm sure.
One of those, like, you know, like the little kids' toy things where they have, like, the little, like, adult tools. And someone say, pss, 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 pss.
No.
Hee. I always like those little things where it's just like, oh yeah, you got your little kitchen set with your little kitchen knife and the little veggies that come apart. That's so cute. And then they chase you with the knife.
Of course. I draw much shorter than this.
Hey. Tiny baby.
This is like the size of how I would do an adult. You all know this. You know how bug-eyed and cartoon my shit is.
Hey. But it's so cute.
I could change, but I don't wanna.
What? Nah. Let's see. Serving size is 4 pieces.
Maybe I had like 5,
Yeah.
6, something like that.
There you go. So that's not
So
too
2
bad.
servings, I'd say.
Mostly carbs because it's bread.
Yeah. Fortunately, the things I eat are carbs because I'm very boring and bread. There.
Bread. 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 But also bread. Om nom nom bread.
I could give up carbs, but bread, man, I don't know
Bread.
if I can live without bread.
I don't believe so. I don't believe there's a world in which one can live life without bread.
I think I'd rather just be fat.
That's one of those things where it's just like, you gotta ask yourself, is this worth living?
See, that's how short my babies are compared to this picture.
Behold, tiny Isilde.
I was right when tracking my food. I really don't eat that much. I'm just sitting on my ass all day, I think is the problem. And I'm trying to fix it.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, I mean, I don't know it is. I'm going to bring it to the doctor probably when we go. And I explain, no, I'm not lying. Yes, this is what I really ate. I actively recorded it. And they're going to be like, you just didn't put everything in. And I'll be like, no, I did. I really just forget to eat, and my meds make me not hungry.
Yup.
And then I'll be like, then why are you fat?
You can't just ask that. That's 8 long, grueling, baconless years. I mean, I could do it without bacon, but I do like my little meaty treats.
I don't really like pork all that much. It's okay.
But like chimkin.
Hell, lately I don't even like red meat all that much. Like it's a sometimes thing. I'm fine. Chicken is good if I'm gonna have meat. I'd rather have fish, but fish is more expensive. So if I could choose a meat, it would be fish.
Definitely. I am interested in trying. There's that, they're making that like mushroom protein, which is supposed to be like, has good mouthfeel with it, even though it is a, meat-free meat kind of thing. And like, honestly, that's one thing I wish they did more of. It's just like, hey, look, obviously this is not meat. It's not going to be the same. And that is fine. Like, Beyond Meat for a while there was really just like, it's just like meat. It's like, no, it's just like shitty meat. And that's good. But like, if it has the right mouthfeel and things like that, that's the important part. It's got to have good texture, good chew, that kind of thing.
It's a different food. Honestly, I like the veggie ones. It was a good way to get veggies in without having to deal with like them going bad or having bad mouthfeel. So maybe I should get more of those.
Like those little squares, like those are just weird fish tofu. Like it's kind of like a
I
fish
keep
cake.
forgetting to eat those.
Oh no, not the frozen ones. The little ones in the little pouches.
Yeah, I keep forgetting to eat those.
You should try one of them. They're quite good.
You're quite good.
They have like, again, different mouthfeel, but like I like them. They're a good little like, I want a meaty snack home kind of thing. Also, yes, I agree. I much prefer chewy bacon over crispy bacon. I like the savory meat juice in mouth, not just like little burnt chunklets.
I prefer sausage.
Agreed.
If I'm gonna have pork, I'd prefer it in sausage form.
Because then you could have sauce with it. I like
That's
falafel.
just nicer to eat.
It is. I agree.
Or in a pork bun. Like, those are nice. Though again, I'd rather have chicken or turkey.
Yeah. Bow,
Or tofu.
Bow, 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 bow. Yeah, we discovered there is, I think it's the one Asian grocery store, but they have like breaded tofu. So it's just like when you have like breaded fish and then you like cook it up in the skillet. That comes out real good. It's so juicy just by itself. It's delicious. Yeah, but on some rice and some veggies, it's a happy time. We're simple folks. Did you get to watch the snow earlier today?
There was snow?
Yeah, there was
No,
snow
I've just been
flurries.
drawing all day.
Yeah. It didn't do anything. It just snowed a bunch. Looked pretty. Didn't do shit. It was like,
I look pretty and don't do shit.
you do a lot. And you definitely look pretty. But it was around like 11 or so. It was just snowing up a storm. Didn't do nothing though.
Yeah, I mostly spent the day arting.
Mm-hmm. So that's what as one is wont to do.
Well, there's a lot of other things I could have been doing too, but I also wouldn't like need to do art too, so no matter what I do, I feel like I'm doing the wrong thing. Isn't that great?
Nope. Could be worse. You could be working for the government.
That's true. I would quit. It
Yeah.
ain't worth it. I ain't like, it's bad enough I gotta live in the country. I'm not directly contributing to this shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna directly contribute to the rise of fascism if I can avoid it.
There's actually supposed to be a bill going up to strip them of their qualified immunity.
Who?
ICE.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
Because, like...
Man, when they said that, I was like, you mean they could just, like, if they wanted to just go up and kill the president, they could and nothing would be done? Like, that's a stupid thing to give people. I feel like.
Yes.
Like, people would just join ICE and, like, go ham and kill a bunch of people.
Yes.
Yeah. Probably not people they'd want them to kill.
Well, part of why that's happening is obvious, you know, the, like, obvious stupid ass shit going on. But they're also just putting themselves constantly in the position of looking incredibly incompetent because they are.
Well, yeah, because they're just a bunch of guys making money and being racist. Like,
Yeah, well, here recently they started arresting Native Americans.
what? What? Nah, I'm not even gonna say why. It's because they're horrible.
It's because they're brown. And what's really funny is
Oh, they're gonna arrest white people as soon as they can. Like, they've already shot one, so.
what's really funny with that is they could actually just arrest the ICE people. Like, the Native Americans can arrest
Do
them.
it. Fucking do it.
If you really want to go the stupid route, like, they absolutely are like, you know what? We're enforcing our immigration laws, and you're on native lands.
There you go. Do it. Fucking do it.
Like, you have the opportunity to do an objectively hilarious thing and should. It's just so fucking petty.
That's one of the reasons I'm looking at potentially, like, if we gotta flee the damn country. I guess we're going to the fucking Netherlands.
Oh,
I feel bad bothering them.
we'd be closer to, I'm having a brain fart.
Bart?
Melissa.
Oh, I forgot about Melissa.
Yeah.
I asked Bart if, like, he lived up near it. He's apparently, like, on the other side, unfortunately. Which is probably less space between, like,
Yeah.
Virginia, where we moved from, and Illinois, so...
I was gonna say, what's funny is, like, a lot of these things are like, oh yeah, they're in another country. Then you remember that, like, in the EU, that's like a day trip. It's a 9-hour drive to get from one side of Texas to the other.
Oh, no.
It's like, nah, I'm good.
It was an 11-hour drive to get a few states over for where we went.
Mhm.
It would be something that would be a last resort, unfortunately, because, like,
Yeah.
we'd have to literally sell everything we own and then
Uh-huh.
rebuy everything there because you can't really, like, pack up that stuff.
Yep. It'd be a suitcase and a dream.
We might not have to get a car
Yeah,
if we
that's
move
fair.
out there. Plus, we'd have to find a job for you.
Mhm.
I can survive hiding, like, in the house and not talking to anybody, but you can't. And plus, to do citizenship, I look at it, you do have to learn some level of their language and stuff like that, which I'd be willing to do. You
Yeah.
gotta bother me, Paul.
Oh, botherance. Gonna bother you by sneaking over here, and then sneaking over here, and then getting you.
But it's cheaper than Canada, which we could literally drive up to right now, which I looked it up, like, getting citizenship along with the, like, multiple years you have to live there is, like, $27,000.
Yeah. Which is wild, because, like, literally our northern neighbors, but no.
I know it's, like, crazy expensive to get American citizenship, too, so I'm not surprised.
Honestly.
It's like I pay, and that was one thing, is like, I'm a small business, I'll give you so much
Yeah.
money in fucking taxes. I got no illegal shit on me. I'm just a person who wants a place to move and to contribute to your economy. Can I please just come over?
We pay taxes and buy food.
Yeah.
That's honest, like, some of this stuff is just stupid.
I
Like,
bring my own job. I won't even turk in the gerbs.
it's like, some of this stuff is just like, don't you want people to just come there and pay taxes? Like, that feels like that's what you would want people to do, right?
Well, our argument here is that it'll take your jobs, but
Yeah.
like, we've shown that, like, people want
Yeah.
them there for those jobs, so. And I never understood that, because it's like, if you don't want them to take jobs, why don't you just, like,
Yeah.
arrest the people who are hiring people and, like, asking people to come over and hiring them, like, that seems to be the problem. If someone's, like, smoking pot, don't you go after, like, the dealer or something if you're, like,
Yeah.
against that shit? Like, it's just so stupid to me.
What's funny is I saw one thing where there was talks of reclassifying people in Texas who do construction work so that they can keep the immigrant workers.
Well, then ICE will just come get them anyway, so what's the point? They don't follow any laws.
Yeah. It's like, it's just such a, like, you're not solving the active problems here. You're just trying to wheedle around.
I remember there was a guy who's like, I have to pump my own cow's milk now. It's like, yeah, bitch, it's almost like you hired them for a reason.
Mm-hmm. And like the, once again, no actual plan involved. So the annoying orange invading and taking the country, like we're all of our cool gas people are going to come in and they're going to start pumping all of this oil, and it will be big money for country.
Oh, well.
The companies have literally stated this place is uninvestable to his face.
He doesn't care. He's an old, stupid man.
Literally to his face. With,
He's sundowning in front of our eyes. You think he cares what people tell him? He probably believes AI.
Mm-hmm. It's just so like.
Look, you don't become a conservative by being smart. You become a conservative by being greedy.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, stupidity just helps.
It's just fucking wild to me. It is so just a never-ending domino of stupid, pointless shit. On better news, there was actually a study that had just finished because a couple of countries have been doing it, and they now actually have more renewable resources powering their country than anything else, and it also was actively cheaper than trying to redo a lot of their infrastructure with gas and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's exactly what the fucking Biden was doing. That was the one things he did that I agreed on, and it gave a lot of people a lot of, like, very easy to study for and get high-end electrician jobs.
Mm-hmm.
If it was still going, I would have been like, hey, Paul, you should look in on that. Because like they needed bodies in there, and they needed people. Like all they had to do was educate them. Now these people got like jobs. They're filling up like places that didn't have people before to put up these, windmills and all that stuff, and the solar panels. So there's an influx of new people to towns that could really need it. Like they had all this stuff going. They're like, yeah, no, that's woke. No more green shit. And it's like, well, I guess a bunch of people are fucked. A lot of them were conservative too.
Yeah. But like that's by doing it, they literally showed it's like, hey, look, no, it is actively cheaper to build the green stuff and upgrade your grid as you're building it than it would be to try and revitalize your current one with the archaic ass shit that's in it, kind of thing.
Yeah, but they don't care. They care what the fucking energy
Lobbyists will pay
companies
them
are
money,
doing and paying them for. Yeah, it's cheaper for people, for actual human beings. It's not cheaper for the people who
The
own
gas
like the
company,
gas
yeah.
companies. Yeah, that costs them money, Paul. That's who really matters, don't you know? God,
Which is wild because they're the ones with all the money. They're the ones that could be investing in it.
I know, right? But they don't wanna.
Like, that's the thing. It's like, you are literally at the cusp of being able to just do that. You could just turnkey into that. And then you make all the money.
Honey, rich
Still.
people, again, are not smart.
Yeah.
They're not rich because they're smart. They're rich because they were born into it, usually.
There's actually there's some ongoing stuff in Italy, of all places. And essentially it is a bunch of criminal asshats bribed a bunch of government officials to get some sneaky stuff put on the bills. And so what it is was they made a law saying that somebody could put in a copyright claim or that kind of stuff against internet piracy, and they could put in a claim, and then ISPs have a half hour to block that IP. Now, the only people who can put in those demands are
Bots?
certain specific companies, like the not football, because that's wrong, the soccer company in Italy, because of pirate broadcasts. So only certain companies can make IP claims, not like you or I, if you actually owned something and saw that this website was just wholesale pirating and shit. You can't do anything like that because you're not useful. But
Hey, I'm very used.
but what's more, not only is it done stupidly, because it is done incredibly stupidly, but also the people heading up the thing are, again, said companies with a mustache. And one of the things that they did recently was force one of those blocks through, and they blocked Google Docs for the entirety of Italy for a day.
Damn!
And so now
My fanfic work in progress.
So now one of the three major companies that handle internet routing for being able to find websites and stuff is telling them, hey, we're just not going to do this anymore. We're not only is this sketchy because you have the soccer company telling you who and when to block, which that's sketchy. Two, we're not even likely to get the message from you within a half hour, much less go block a website. And we can't even confirm that who you're telling us to block is not just your political rival that you don't like. So that's not gonna fly. And what's more,
Sounds like something they'd put a bunch of AI bots on.
Yes, there were bots, and that's part of why Google Docs got blocked for a day.
Ah.
And they're like, so all of this is stupid and wrong, and we're not going to do it anymore. And play stupid games, win stupid prizes. So if you're really pushing on this, not only will we not build the facility in Italy that we were going to, B, if you really, really push us, we'll just not supply Italy with internet.
Damn.
And now a third of the internet traffic, because it's Cloudflare, one of the biggest internet hosts, period, is telling Italy, hey, do you not want the internet? Keep pushing the stupid button.
I don't like how they can do that, though. That makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah, everything about it is dumb, but it is Italy trying to force a law that lets them censor anyone.
Yeah, this time, but like,
Yeah.
I don't like how one internet company can
Right,
do
and that's-
all that. That makes me very uncomfortable.
And we've already shown that this is a bad thing because that's what happened with like a quarter of the internet going down because Amazon did a typo. And well, they're one of the few big hosts. There's only like 3, and that's a problem. But like, it's 2 bad sides fighting each other, and it is the one side that is just allowing 2 companies in a trench coat to say who is allowed to have the internet at all. And then another big company going, we think that's bad for business because we don't trust you and neither does anybody else. So it's Godzilla versus King Kong. The area is getting wrecked either way.
Go, Godzilla, destroy the financial district. Make the people happy.
Which, at least right now, it is for the side of not allowing mass censorship.
That just makes me more uncomfortable than anything else, though.
Yeah. And one of the things that they are doing is they are partnering with the people in Italy who handle like trade groups and just like citizens' rights and things like that, to be like, hey, look, you definitely can work on piracy. Doing it this way is stupid, bad, and will only be for censorship. You can do things like you can just throttle the pirate website so that they get no service. You can do that and not
I lose an anime pirating website like once a year at the very least.
right? It's like, you can just do that. It's not hard. We can do that and work with you, and we'll happily do so, and not accidentally block Gmail for your country because you're stupid. Like, you can do things in a reasonable manner. It's not hard. But, you know, there's no reach like overreach. How big is 5 millimeters? I was reading an interesting science thing earlier, and not quite a quarter of an inch. Oh, that's very tiny. So there was a science thing, and do you know what aerogel is offhand?
No, is that the stuff you use on your computers?
Aerogel is kind of like a foam, but it is like 95% air.
Okay.
So it's...
Is it used for packing?
It can be used for a lot of things. It's very good at insulation. It's very good because there's so much air in it. It's incredibly light, but very dense, like very tough. You can use it for a lot of things, especially like insulation or foam, like packing foam and a bunch of other things. And usually it's mildly opaque. Like you can still see through it, but it's kind of cloudy. But this college was working on the stuff that they're calling MOCHI, which is an acronym for a science thing, but they've named it MOCHI. And what MOCHI is clear aerogel.
Ah, neat.
And with a 1/4 inch thickness, so 5 millimeters, very, very small. You can apply that to the inside of a window, and not only is it completely see-through, you have no loss of light coming through the window, but it blocks 90% of the heat coming through the window.
Oh, cool. That'd be really good for space.
For everywhere, even
Yeah.
just like, because when they were doing that study, part of why they were making that stuff is because like 40% of heating costs just comes from like heat bleed from windows and stuff like that, of just general electricity use in the world. It's just heating costs and shit like that.
Makes sense.
So if you can just,
I would have thought it'd be cooling costs these days,
well,
but
heating, cooling, both. But like, yeah. So if you can just stop 90% of it on the windows, which are the major like heat leak for a lot of places, and 5 millimeters is nothing. That's less than it would take to change a window into a double pane window, and far more insulation than a double pane window has. Because a double pane window, you still have to do all the manufacturing. It has to have a vacuum or some kind of air buffer between the two panes and the glass. And even that is not a 90% reduction. So that is a wild temperature stop on your windows for a nothing film. And obviously it's in a lab, so now they have to start like working on manufacturing it in the real world. But
I was about to say, is it expensive? I guess that's really the...
not really, because it's made with silicone and soap.
Pure soap.
Yeah, like, yeah, Bard's metric, so Bard would know if 5 millimeters is not terribly large. But like, yeah, that's really good. If they can, you know, show that as functional in the real world, and specifically show that they can manufacture it at a reasonable price, like just upgrading windows from a, you know, regular window that you put a film on is still probably cheaper than doing a double pane window. And that's a massive change in heating costs or cooling costs. Because like, again, you know, that's a huge immediate stop there. Plus it's still translucent. Perfectly fine. And, you know, you could also, you know, since it's very thin, you could definitely still apply what some of the other people are wanting to do with solar windows and having solar panels in the window, because all it's stopping is the heat. So you could have, say, glass solar panel, the mochi, and just make a little sandwich window. And now this window produces a little bit of power and also blocks all the heat. So you don't have heat bleed through. That's really good. But it was super neat. And yeah, it is just silicone and soap. Because instead of like the way the normal aerogels are made, it's surfactants, but that is soap. They use surfactants and then the silicone binds to that. So instead of having the normal like bubbles all throughout the aerogel, which is how it still has a lot of heat transfer one way or the other, because molecules can bump into each other. Now there's just channels and they can't get to each other, so they can't bump. No bump. No bump, no heat transfer.
Bump up my post.
But yeah, so really cool. I love to see new science. It would do the impact, but aerogel is not a terribly good like temperature insulator because of just, it can still have a lot of atoms bumping into each other. And that just allows heat transfer. But it's still like, I mean, as far as a glass window goes, it would still be very much more impact resistant than before, depending on how you set it up. But the other thing is, since you can apply the mochi on the inside, and especially depending on how they made it, if they made it so you could have just like sheet rolls, like when we did with the 3M film, if you could just have sheet rolls of that and just it onto the windows, like that's a drastic decrease in cost for people to be able to put that everywhere. Is it an elf with a shelf?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, probably. I mean, like if you did like pane, gel pane kind of thing, you know, like with a double pane window, but a bit more squishy. But even that, like it depends, because like a rock, you know, the same thing, like your windshield is very durable. A rock hits your windshield, you're still gonna get a crack because it's, you know, point of impact is very small. Which is a bummer. We watched a little video yesterday of what happens if you don't obey the warnings on lithium batteries. We got to see the pretty sparklers. That was a fun. I have to see what other videos that guy made. That was just like a random recommended for you, which ironically was a good recommendation. I haven't seen the hydraulic guy in a while. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the other thing is always cost. Oh, I found out today because Mom sent me a message. Dad had actually not retired. He actually retired today.
Oh.
I didn't know he was still working for us. I thought he retired a while ago. But yeah, no. Apparently he retired today.
Okay.
Mom sent me a message. It was like, he's finally retired after 35 years. I was like, I thought he retired like 5 years ago.
Yeah, I thought he retired when they made the Doge offering.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. Like, I thought he had retired after doing the drone thing down there in Texas. I thought he'd like retired and was just working with those guys. But then there was like the Doge thing, and then like I guess he was still just even working then. But now he is apparently retired. So now I guess he's just going to drive Mom even crazier. Although I think at this point, like, I'm not even sure, like, he knows what's going on in NASA anymore. Even after, like, being there for so long. Because even before all this other stuff, there's always been, like, some weirdo or another having ideas for what the space people should be doing. And it's usually not anything with sense. I'm going to get up and stretch my legs.
Okay.
I need to be more wakey.
Are you EB?
A little bit. So it's kind of a dreary day out and I'm feeling a bit sluggish. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, Jack. Keep her amused. I'm gonna go to the litter box real quick. I'll be right back.
No, you stay right the fuck here.
Oh, I'll just scoot my butt around on the floor.
Yeah, you will.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
What are you doing back there?
I was looking at the projector and seeing if he's got aux cords. Because somebody returned a little set of little speakers at work, so there'd be like 24.
Nice.
It's a little like, you know, like the old-fashioned where you had like your media center kind of thing with like the record player and stuff. It's made to look like a little one of those. It's a little silver one with a little top. It's actually a CD player and an AM/FM radio and then 2 speakers.
Cool.
So it'd be $24. But you can use aux to it. So I was thinking for the projector, have like little speakers It's also Bluetooth because everything is Bluetooth now. They cost nothing.
I think about the fact that speakers might need speakers.
Yeah, I don't. Which EA? Look, that was an idea. Oh, okay. You do. Okay. Oh, yeah, you don't have to worry about this one. Whatever it is. Yeah, he's got. Yeah, he's got aux, so yeah, we'd be able to use those little speakers. We can set up our own little thingy so we can watch movies on the ceiling. Like the nerds we are. And I can snuggle with the wife and watch Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
All right.
Somehow, the Hubbin has returned.
All right. Roast is down. Woo! Boop.
Nerissa, how's it go, sir?
That one we had to censor a lot.
Oops, all censor bars. It'd be like that.
Next time I'll put up a thing about try to make sure everything's Twitch safe.
We are streaming this on Twitch. Please no jubblies out. No bits of tits, as they say. I imagine YouTube is just as grumpy about stream stuff, so. No bits, no tits. Soup guy, no tits. I was actually reading a thing today talking about how Games Done Quick has actually been like a huge boon, not only for like charity stuff, but also just actually for the companies that make the games.
Well, that's good.
A lot of indies, when they get their stuff featured on Games Done Quick, see a huge spike in sales.
I would imagine, yeah.
Because a lot of times they'll play like a niche game or some little weird thing that you haven't heard of kind of thing. There was one, it's like Bat to the Moon was a recent one. And it's like Super Meat Boy. It's like one of those platformy kind of things where you play as a little cat girl with a baseball bat.
Ah, cute.
And all of your movement is baseball bat related, like bat the ground to go up and things like that, right? And they did they did it as a speed run thing, and then apparently like a whole bunch of people went and got the game afterwards.
Well, yeah, because they see it. The only thing that pretty much keeps most indie games down, because I'm sure, like, in these day and age, they'll appeal to someone.
Yeah.
Is just getting exposure.
Mm-hmm. And like, so a lot of times it'll be smaller games or niche ideas, and then it's just like, oh yeah, no, that seems like a lot of fun, because like Super Meat Boy is a very niche game, but is incredibly popular.
I don't think it's niche only because like the people who can play it really well are kind of niche.
Yeah.
But I think it's pretty well known. It's not niche like Bag of Milk.
Yeah. Right. But like.
And even that's not that niche anymore. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people's things, which I appreciate.
Well, that's good. Yeah.
More weird games.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
I mean, stuff like in a Dwarf Fortress, like that's an incredibly niche player base, but is still a really well-received game.
Yeah.
Like, what's it?
That's one of those games you hear about, but you do not play.
Yeah. What's the RimWorld? That's the one. There's like 5 guys play RimWorld, but like 100,000 people watch it on stream. Because it's one of those like, no, there are very few people that want to play this game, but most people want to see it succeed.
I mean, there's plenty of games I respect but don't play.
Mm-hmm.
There's plenty of games that I want to see succeed and I don't play. Hell, Fear and Hunger, I'm not going to ever play that because I think I'd be frustrated to hell and back. But I appreciate it, and I hope it does really well. And like it already has, but like I hope we get more games like that. In fact, I think there should be more games that are not just like hard because of skill level, but just hard in general. Like that Pathologic 3 came out recently.
Yes, it did.
Yeah. I haven't seen anyone do a thing about it yet, but they're probably still figuring out how to play.
I was gonna say, trying to figure out how not to starve.
Like
to death.
Pathologic is one I think is really cool and has really cool concepts. I'm not gonna play it. I don't think I can.
Like I got Dwarf Fortress, and I was just like, I know this is probably gonna be hard. I wonder if I'll like it. And I wanted to succeed either way, so I was happy. And I played it, and y'all saw the. I don't have room for the dwarfs yet. His wife always likes to poke fun at me for.
They're like, oh, what's happening? This is like, I think the clip's probably up there. Is you're like, there's so many dwarves, and I'm like, well, honey, what's the game called? And you're like, stop showing up simulator. It's like, why would you not expect dwarves? It was funnier at the time. It's in our fucking shit. Y'all can go watch it.
But like, I like city building games, but I can also admit when it is too complex for my little smooth brain to handle, and it definitely could not handle that one. And like, same thing, I know I wouldn't like RimWorld, not because it's a bad game, it's just not a game for me. And just the fact that not only can we have those games, but those games will succeed is so good, and I'm so happy for it.
That's the cool thing. Like, even teeny tiny games can succeed these days. It's great. Not just games that are like small, like they made them small, but small as in 5 people. This appeals to like such a small chunk of people, but that small chunk of people can get it and play it, which is nice.
There's just 2 freaks in the audience that are gonna love the hell out of this game, and they're like, yay!
I'm glad they got their game. I know I'm sometimes that one chunk of people.
Yes! Man, like, Majesty is a good game from, I think, 20 years ago at this point. And it's a nice idea. And nobody else did it for a long time. And then Gold Adventure Gold was like, hey, that's fun. You guys want to do that? And I'm like, yay, here's the $5.
I mean, I really liked, one of my games I always seem to go back to is Interior Worlds, which has next to no gameplay except wandering around weirdly liminal, low poly shit. Yeah. And I love that game. That game's for, like, my ass.
Right.
I wish it had, I wish the ghosts you took pictures of were actual ghosts doing things. That's about really my only complaint. But I can totally see it as like this is something that will be a bigger game later. type deal. Like, I love the shit out of that, and that is a stupid game that would never be, it might be big in Japan.
Yeah.
Actually, no, it probably wouldn't even sell that well in Japan on, like, the PlayStation 2 back in the day. But it definitely wouldn't have been brought over, that's for fucking sure.
Right. Literally one of those, this one's for the fan kind of games.
Hell, they didn't think America would play Fire Emblem.
Yeah. Well, they were right, but I could fire.
We were looking up that thing. What was one of the top fucking grossing mobile games of all time? The Fire Emblem Fate thing.
Yeah.
And I think that actually closed, didn't it?
I think.
I don't know.
I don't keep up enough with Fire Emblem.
I played it for a bit, and I was like, I have no idea who any of these people are.
Mm-hmm.
I played like one or two of them, and I was like, I'm using this as a shipping simulator and literally nothing else.
Yep. I honestly thought that was the point of Fire
Which
Emblem.
I wish there was more of. Like that one game that Amelia Doree played, where like you would put the characters together in like the fetish sex house, and you would see how they'd interact, and you'd figure out like who would like make someone a dom, which situation would work with who. Like that sounds cool as fuck to me.
Right.
I don't even need that like sexual. In fact, I think sexual would maybe make it worse unless you like earn it. But like a shipping simulator is like, here's a bunch of people, and here are the situations you can do. And I wish there was more of that.
Here's like,
but it'd take a lot of writing, so.
Like, here's how their interactions would be with this kind of person or this kind of person.
Nah,
like
that's what you gotta figure out.
Yeah, like that's fun. Like that's almost like a puzzle game at that point.
It is, yeah. That was one of my favorite things about it too. Was you could stick like a girl with one set of people, and she's a very like type A personality, and with some people, she enjoyed becoming like a no-brain cat girl bottom.
Yeah.
Whereas with other people, that type A personality, because that would like give her a relief from having her type A personality, is like just letting someone else decide everything for her, which is one of the reasons that like I like dom sub shit in the first place. But also like if she works with other people, she becomes like a dominatrix type deal, because that personality can work both ways.
Yeah.
And if it was going to be sexual, that's probably the kind of thing I would want.
Yeah.
But I feel like all the porn games are just so fucking like boring,
Yeah.
and no one like uses it to like explore sex, which is like one of my like it's one of my favorite things to explore as far as story goes. And it really sucks.
Steam has been really wild about like now recommending a lot more of a lot of everything kind of thing. And one of the ones that was like top release or something, it was like Fap Out 69 or something like that.
I don't even know how those do so well. Who's buying all of these porn games?
Like,
It's one thing if it was like a good porn game, like it was funny or it was well written or something like that. I'm all up for that. Like, but there's so much slop, and it's always like at the top of trending. Who's picking up all these fucking shitty ass porn games and just playing them? Like, there's free porn
you can
everywhere else.
You can just watch it for free, buddy. Well, like, you know, stuff like Flip Witch, where gender is a, you know, exploration mechanic. That was fun and interesting. Like, and that was silly and also not something you would probably be able to do in what would be a normal game kind of thing.
I don't really think that one pushes it as much, honestly.
enough
It's
as
sort of
it
like
could.
how, like that one video about how Persona 3 is the only one that actually changes your gender in a video game.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, just because you can change the way you look to do certain things is not like changing your
Right.
gender.
But then, like, what was that one? It was like Scarlet Maiden or something like that. That was just legitimately like, do you want, like, not Nine Souls. What's the Spooner one? The one that just recently came out after being worked on for
Oh,
a
Silk
year.
Song?
Yeah. Like, do you want Silk Song but with sexy pixel art? That's this game. Like, that's it. Is it a good game? Yeah. It's basically Silk Song. It's a good action adventure kind of game.
I just want like sex and gender and actual like not just having sex, but sex as in like what you're born with genital wise, whether it's you're trans or cis or intersex or any level along that. Like that's such an interesting thing to explore character wise and writing wise and situation wise, and it's just so sad to me that no one's like, I'm gonna make a porn game and I'm going to use it to actually explore these subjects.
Yeah, how would your world be different? Because
Yeah.
it's definitely going to be more than just,
Well,
I
not
have
just
titties
that,
now.
but just anything.
Yeah.
Anything sexually related. Like, for one, I can't fap to any of these things, because if I don't ship it, I'm not fapping to it.
Right.
And if the characters ain't interesting looking, I'm also not fapping to it. And they can actually be really boring characters if they're written really well and appeal to, like, my shit specifically. I think the closest thing visually appealing from any smut game was probably Orc Massage. And that's because it had a harpy who looked tired.
You do like your tired women.
Oh, I like my tired women. But it's just the sad that they... I watch all these videos by Amelia Dory, who does some great video essays on visual novel and non-visual novel, older hentai games and stuff like that. And some of the smaller ones with the weirder subject matters really do use it to explore things, and sometimes it's just sex for sex sake. But it's a really interesting, you know, when people actually, like, take off the reins and it's like, oh, we're in a land where, like, we'll die every third week. I guess we'll experiment sexually with that. Or like, hey, here's a fetish house where everything that happens to you is only things that you subconsciously already agree to. So there's like no ever need for a safe word, and everyone can explore everything they've ever possibly even vaguely considered to do with each other to see how it works out. But you got to figure out who works best with who and how it changes. Like, that's interesting to me. Like, that is... It's so much stuff you can explore about a character. That was the whole reason, like, even though I did the Uwan and Nari comic where they, like, banged for the first time, there's a reason I put it up incredibly censored, despite the fact that, like, you can't even look at the smut no more, because it was a character growth development.
Right.
I want characters. Sex is part of who a lot of people are. Hell, I'd say it's a part of everyone if you include asexuals who say no.
Yeah.
Like 100% just completely sex disgust people. Even that is a factor because they have to deal with the fact that it's something they don't want. It's part of every living human being. And the fact that, like, we now have the freedom to have these games and no one uses them at all to maybe explore a little bit of the human condition or gender or how fetishes work or the psychology behind it or S&M situations and why people might choose those. No, it's just like, here's some AI pictures and
Haha, boobies go jiggle.
well, not even that. Here's just AI pictures and play Candy Crush.
Yeah, I was gonna say the Merge 3.
It's like, see, it's a game. Ta-da! It's like, that's another thing. Games are incredibly fascinating because there's a sense of agency in games.
Yeah, you're the one
How
making
is
the choices.
that? How does that work towards fictional characters who may not have any level of agency besides what they're looking for? Or even, how do you take the how does taking the agency away from you and the player in whatever way a game chooses affect, like, that sexual interaction? That's something that's really interesting. It wouldn't even have to be, like, inappropriate. It wouldn't have to be, like, sexual assault or anything. Maybe you, like, can't tell someone what you want. Maybe you, like, want to tell people that, like, hey, I really want to do this, but I can't do that. Or maybe I have a trigger, but I'm too scared to tell my partner, stuff like that.
You don't have the stats to make this, like, to make this choice or make this request.
It's just, it's sad.
Indeed, her booby go burr.
I'm fine with boobies. I'm fine with, like, all the, like, fan service and shit in, like, even just non-sexual games. Even games that are just rated, like, M instead of X or whatever. I don't even care. I don't even care that the porn games exist. I care that they're boring. I care that they don't do anything. And I think that's fucking sad.
Just wasteful. Well, like, I do, that's one thing I love with games is that you can do, you can just do, like, obviously, I cannot go out and rule a city and tell people to start making the sewer lines this way because it makes the little 90s S in the ground. But, like, you could do that in a game, and you can explore so many things that, like, you objectively could not do to regular people. You cannot explore the depths of their psychology because if you start manipulating somebody, you're probably a bad person. But if you're doing it in a story thing, it's interesting and you can experience things that you just flat out couldn't, or other views that you would never see.
I always find video games, like if you're going like artsy narrative routes, I always find them more interesting in what agencies you have in video games and what agencies you don't. I think that'd be something that'd be really interesting to explore in more adult situations.
Mm-hmm. There's this one game that apparently is like out in early access now called Dune Crawler, and I know you don't necessarily like co-op games, but it is a
I just don't like combat focused ones.
and it's an explory comedy one, but like the main thing is you are exploring around as little guys and going around ruins and stuff like that, and then you get onto your giant crab mech and run around places. It's called...
Oh, is that the one you were playing?
No, I looked at it, but I haven't like gotten in.
I remember giant crab mechs.
Yeah, it's called Dune Crawler, and it has giant crab. That's pretty cute.
I am more likely to play a game if it's cute.
Mm-hmm.
I have actively not played games I thought I would enjoy because they were ugly.
That's
I'm
fair.
sorry, I am a base person.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
If I have to stare at something for hours on end, I want it to at least be visually appealing.
Mm-hmm.
Or interesting. I obviously play a bunch of fucked up horror games that look wild as shit, but at least that's interesting to look at. I still love Out of Hands. I think this was one of my favorite looking games for a good while. It was just fun as shit, and they did so much with it.
It's such a bizarre looking game. Y'all guys should just look at it. Just go look at it. It's neat.
I didn't realize people were scared of playing card-based games. I guess I was before Inscription, yeah. But like, it's mostly just like turn-based combat and with a slight bit of RNG and math. Like, it's really not that difficult. You don't have to think of as deep a strategy as you think you would. It's a real shame because I really love Out of Hands, and it was so much fun to play too. I remember just like thinking like, man, I want to go back and play more of Out of Hands.
No,
much less to like look at. It was so cool.
Yeah, for a little while there, they actually were like, that was actively considered like a bad thing to be a card, like a deck builder kind of thing. Now it's actually gotten a lot more enjoyed.
I don't like that. I think a game should be considered bad, not necessarily because of its choice of gameplay, but because how it uses that gameplay. I can see being like, oh, I do not want to play a game like that, but to just be like, oh, it's a deck builder, is like, what the fuck, bro?
Yeah, no, and ironically, things like the Slay the Spire and Inscription have actually really helped push back against that. And now they're actually somewhat popular. So good for them.
There was a Slay the Spire Easter egg in Out of Hands. I didn't know what it were. And there was an Inscription one, too. Yeah, that made me happy.
Like Slay the Spire.
I played this game, yeah!
Slay the Spire is actually pretty popular these days.
Do you play it or does Lloyd play it? I always see it come up on my thing. It's like,
I've
so-and-so is playing it.
Yeah. I thought you bought it.
I didn't get it.
One of us did.
It weren't me, man. I don't fucking know.
It must have been on sale or something. I saw it in the library and I was like, oh yeah, I honestly don't remember if I played that. So I started playing it.
I sometimes get things on sale, but I don't think that's one of them.
I might have picked it up when it was on sale because a few times it's been like a couple bucks or something. So like, I might have picked it up and then forgotten about it. You get that Crimbo sale where everything's dirt ass cheap, and then it's like, oh yeah.
Especially the shit I play.
Yeah, that's true.
All my stuff. I don't know. This year I did play a lot more new games according to like my rep. I remember last year like most of my games were 5 years old. It's because I wait around for them to go on sale.
Yeah.
Why would I pay full price?
Don't need that. Good game.
But also like a lot of the ones I tend to get like late on sale tend to be like the AAA-ish games, or at least the higher up games, not necessarily like the indie games, which I'm more apt to get like when they're, I don't know, 20% off or something like that, because they're usually not that expensive to begin with.
Right.
But like AAA games, I know for the money I am going to get less entertainment, so I am going to pay less money.
Yeah.
That's mean, but it's true.
No, I think you're right. Like the amount of entertainment versus the amount of cost is wildly skewed on those.
Yeah.
And like what? Brotato's like $5 or
Yeah.
something. You can get 100, 200 hours out of that.
Look how much time I've gotten out of Cult of the Lamb.
Yeah.
Compared to like even when I did like Silent Hill F, I love that and I looked forward to it and I got it. I've still played more Cult of the Lamb.
Man, watching speedrunners do Silent Hill F is fucking bonkers.
I imagine it frustrates the hell out of them because there are some very slow chunks.
Just like so
I'm glad everyone else had the same complaints I did, so it seems like we all kind of agree about the shit that was bad in there, and it was not writing wise.
Yeah.
They are, and they usually aren't. They're designed to appeal to a bunch of people. I'd rather have some weird game that's poorly made, that's meant to appeal to weirdos like me, than I do a AAA game that's meant to appeal to like a large group of people. That means it's gonna be not as interesting to me, and I'd rather have something that's more interesting to me.
What was that? What's the one that you played? That's the Vampire Survivors in Space one.
Oh, Picayune Dreams.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh my god, yeah, I think I spent like $3 on that, and god, I keep pulling it up and playing it and trying to get further in. That was really cool, though. That was like playing a creepypasta.
Yeah, like when we talk about like this one's for the fan, like Picayune Dreams is...
Hey, they got a makeshift plushie.
Yeah.
Which is still more than me.
Well, like, Picayune Dreams is like, this one's for the freaks. 100%.
Here you go, freaks.
But the freaks are going to really like this. Like, you are throwing meat into the bear pit. Like, this is a good-ass Vampire Survivor game. It is also freaky as hell.
It made me actually understand shit in a Vampire Survivor game, which is nice. I didn't really understand it that much with, like, the only other one I played, which was, Hollow Cure.
I saw things saying that Holocure might be getting more updates.
Oh boy!
That guy might still be working on that.
I hope he has a Patreon.
I think so.
Jesus Christ.
I know he's like, I know part of the agreement is that he doesn't get money off of it.
Yeah, but a lot of people, if they make something like that, instead of, like people who make, mods and stuff. Not only will they have a tip page, but they'll like just have a Patreon. It's like, hey, here's some mods I'm working on. That way you're not paying for the mods, but you're still like, hello dude, I like your stuff and would like to see more of. If you decide to do more of this, now you'll have more time to do it. That's what y'all get from me.
And like, that's, I know that was like his deal with the major VTuber groups. The Please Don't Sue Me Brigade.
They seem to like it though. They play it, so I guess like they all agreed pretty well then. I've seen Calliope, the only Holocure person I know. Well, I don't. No, the little mouse girl that got fucked over. Is she Holocure?
Iron Mouse? No.
Okay, I was about to say because I think I would have heard more about Calliope getting fucked over.
Is Iron Mouse? I actually don't know.
She's in the game, isn't she? I have no idea. Maybe she used to be. I'm not going to keep up with that shit, so I'm just going to not care.
No, she's part of VShojo, so
Okay.
she's a different group. I don't know a lot about those either.
I don't either, and I'm not gonna.
I'm not gonna.
I'm sorry, it's too many people. I don't care. I like the chick who's an octopus. That design is fun.
I know of Zentria because she's the one that does. She literally does speech to text and then uses a text to speech thing after that. So that's how she gets the weird voice that she has. But then, of course, because it's a text to speech, she can use different voices. And here recently, she's been doing a like Southern cowgirl one, which has been like fucking hilarious to hear. That just like, I don't know what it is about that, but just how y'all doing? But like,
I imagine to you it sounds off, yeah.
Like a TikTok voice, but like Dolly Parton. I don't know why, but man, that's fucking funny to me. And like, yeah, Chibidoki, she's awesome.
Oh yeah, Chibidoki's great. I still don't watch her streams though. I don't watch any of their streams. I don't like watching streams.
Yeah.
Nothing against people who stream, just not my bag. I need my shit scripted.
Yeah. That's perfectly understandable.
Also, most of them just like play games, which is like another thing I don't really care about. Like, I'll watch like funny clips, but if they're just like playing a game, I don't really fucking care. Like, have fun.
Yeah. A lot of times if I'm watching one, it's because they're either A, playing a game that I would not play, or B, the way that they interact with it is funny to me.
See, I'll watch that, but I'll watch that edited later.
Yeah, fair.
I'll watch some people just explain an entire game to me and their playthrough, but I won't watch them stream it.
There was like one person I didn't watch the stream, but I did watch the clips of kind of thing, because she has never played TF2 at all.
It would be kind of neat to see a bunch of people who's never played games play games on there.
And so she goes in to play TF2. The person that she's playing with is a professional medic player. So she's like, okay, explain it to me and make me get good. And I'm just sitting there as a medic main going, ah.
Isn't that how medics usually are?
Yes. I could just I could feel that guy's blood pressure going up. But
I don't know, just have someone play it through Discord screen share, like that one professional chick. So.
Oh, that was bonkers. I was wondering, how was she getting away? Did nobody ever practice in person? That's
Apparently not.
Yeah.
That's like legit one of the things they said is like she always practiced over the thing.
Yeah. And I didn't know that one was just actually played on the phone.
Yeah, that's wild. I didn't know there was mobile game tournaments.
Yeah. The fact that they just hand them a full ass phone, just this is the phone you're going to play the tournament on because this phone has only the game on it. It was that's a thing? Yes, apparently.
There are mobile games that aren't just fucking
gotchas
and microtransactions? What? What?
When did this happen? But then some of them definitely are, PUBG Mobile and all that shit.
I assume for tournaments, they don't include that shit, though.
Yeah.
If they're doing a tournament.
Usually they do not. I know that, for StarCraft, in the tournament scene and stuff like that, you are not allowed to have, skins and stuff like that on your characters. Because that is a gameplay disrupting element kind of thing.
I still can't believe PUBG made so much money. We recently looked at a fucking list of the top grossing and selling mobile games and shit like that. Because the game they were playing with this chick who cheated enough to become a professional gamer by getting her boyfriend to basically screen share on Discord on her phone and then play for her.
Yeah. And while she pretended to do the movement that was on the screen.
And apparently the game they played is the top, it was the third top grossing mobile game ever.
Yeah.
But it's only in Asia.
China and Asia.
Yeah.
It's what's Kings of Valor or something
like that, yeah.
And it's just it is this bonkers game that no one has played outside of there because it only got started because the League of Legends people refused to make a mobile version of League of Legends for 4 years. So they were fine, we're gonna make the highest grossing fucking mobile game and one of the highest grossing games, period, out of spite. Which, go off, I guess, but also, what the shit? But yeah, it was one of those, that is so many steps, and, especially in Asia and East Asia, being a professional game player for those kind of things is considered on the same level as Olympic sports. Mm-hmm. You are an athlete, you are a professional, you train like one. That's part of what happened with her was they were going to be recouping the training costs from her. Yeah, was it in Thailand? It was in Southeast Asia.
It was something like that, yeah.
Yeah. I know it said it was in Southeast Asia, but
I watch a ton of these things, so I'm not always sure.
But yeah, they're going to be recouping the training costs from her and stuff because that's one of the things like they spent a bunch of money on because they go to the training house and play for 6 hours a day with a professional coach telling them what to do.
I remember they showed a picture of all the girls, and they were like, she was known well for being a beauty. And it was like, all the girls were like generically fucking attractive to the same level, except for one cutie in the back who had a shortcut and glasses, who was the one I thought was hot.
It was like hot chick, hot chick, hot chick,
yeah.
hot chick, hot Velma.
It was all like maybe slight variations, like one was a little more gal than the others, but it was all just like Instagram hot chicks.
Yeah.
And they were like, she was a beauty. It's like that they looked the same. And this isn't a racist thing. They like that generic fucking Instagram beauty.
Yeah.
Like no matter what your race is, they all look the fucking same.
It was literally just like 5'9" and a hot Velma. So like everybody here is attractive. What are you on about? But yeah, nah. She was like, she made it to their team and went to the world tournament kind of deal. And apparently had never played in person with any of these people. So, like, nobody knew that she was just couldn't play at all. That's the other thing, too. Like, what was she doing during the training? Because they train the hell out of those people in those places. When they're in those training buildings, they're fucking working your ass.
Apparently she just did it over mobile or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know, man. Fake it till you make it.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, Velma is hot, but like, she's not like Instagram generic hot.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing, when I say things like someone is hot or someone is pretty or stuff, I usually not mean like I find them attractive. It's usually like
Normie hot.
Normie hot. It's like Hollywood hot. It's like the generic hot. It's, you know, Instagram, I don't want to say thought, but like the like someone would call them an Instagram thought hot. Like that kind of shit.
Yeah.
And I don't really find that doesn't rustle my jimmies. And there's so much of just all these, like every girl who has some level of celebrity looks that same way, and it's so boring to me.
You start getting to be the Fox newscaster or the
They're worse, but yeah.
Like just the like, yes, this is the hot one, and it's like, I'm the hot one, and then 8 more people that look identical.
I don't even think, like, as far as your face or body looks necessarily, I would consider hot. It's usually like the nerd signals that people give out, like the way they have their haircut, the way their glasses are, stuff like that, the way that the clothes that they're wearing. And usually that, in my head, builds some level of like, oh, I recognize this, so I can think this. Oh, they do that, so I can think this. And that builds in my head that it's hot. Whereas, like, these generic, like, pretty girls are just like, here is what is generically pretty. And I'm just like, all right. I'm not interested, thanks. I'd rather have nerd chick or goth chick, an actual goth chick.
Well, it's like, there are signs.
Yeah. Someone on the spectrum.
And then there's like the one, there's like some people where it's like, there are signs. And there are some people where you don't need any signs, we know. What was the name of the one person there at the Costco? It was like Dante or something. It was like, oh buddy, we know. Cute name. No, Virgil, I think is what it was.
Ah, that's why you thought Dante.
Yeah.
Nerd.
Because fucking Devil May Cry. You were thinking the Paradiso, but I'm stupid. I was thinking Devil May Cry.
Virgil and Devil May Cry.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's his brother.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. See, I'm right.
Not Paradise Lost? Or, wait, no.
It's Paradise Lost, yeah.
Yeah, no, I had it right. Yeah. Dante's Inferno. What's funny is, despite being a giant idiot, Dante does not have a kid. Virgil, though. Virgil has a kid.
Wrap it.
I choose to believe that that just means that no one's gotten that far with Dante because he's just such a fucking loser.
Someone sent me an ass that was like, does Calamar miss using sheep intestines as contraceptive? To which I responded as, I'm pretty sure Ewan is ready, willing, and able to get stuff up in that sheep guts.
The wife sent me this little video of a newscaster lady just losing her shit because a baby is trying to use the little CPR dummy, and it's adorable as hell.
It's cute how fast they learn. That baby like couldn't even walk. And
Yeah.
they watched and repeated what the people did. That's pretty cool.
This is what all the people do, so I do it. And all I could think of was just like Baby Belle with like a dead cultist and then like does the little circle around them and shit. And they're like, oh, that's so cute. She's trying to resurrect the cult, and then like tentacles come out. Bella's just cackling.
What does Scraggy's feet look like? I don't think you see them because they're in the little thing. Yeah, they're in the little pants.
Yeah.
So I'll just do little normal feet.
That is a terrible joke, Bard. I think they're like, I thought they always just had the little like.
Got little pants.
Yeah.
All right, put them on. They got the little feetsies.
Oh yeah, no they do. They have three little toes.
Oh.
Huh. Yeah, because usually they're like the little pants, but then there's like that.
Ah, is that a Scraggy naked?
See, that's the
Where's
one.
his pants?
That's the one I'm thinking
Yeah,
of.
the new one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked that. That was the only design I liked in that game.
He just looks like a little shit.
Oh, I did like the Starmie though. That was fun. That grew on me.
Yeah. See, I liked it because it made me think of Day of the Tentacle.
They were not thinking of Day of the Tentacle.
I know they weren't thinking of Day of the Tentacle, but I was.
It doesn't even look like Day of the
It does
It
too.
does not.
It just looks like they slapped some arms on Day of the Tentacle.
No, it looks like a guy in a fucking starfish suit.
That is
and the
also
tentacle has arms.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does. He grows it from the goo. He looks like this.
Oh,
Arms.
Okay.
Bitch. I played that game.
You are correct. I did not. I just remembered the art style.
Man, you ain't played that game.
Nah.
Damn, bitch. You think you know what's going on. Fuck off.
That's what it looked like to me. Ironically, I never did play it.
It's okay. It's kind of classic.
Too
He
late.
already
I
did.
was going to say it's too late. I made a tentacle reference poorly. I've already bothered the wife.
It's definitely a LucasArts like early game or whatever.
Ah, man, there's just certain vibe to some of the like that era of games. Just fucking weird shit, especially point and click adventures. I played so many of those. I also still really like. I know it's stupid, but MDK is still like super endearing to me, which is one of those like early like Half-Life era first-person shooters that's really just fucking chunky, polygonal, and weird on purpose. It was such a fun game though. That one really stuck with me, and I know part of that's because haha baby one played it, but like I really liked it. It was a fun game. It was neat.
I have them going, oh, look out, shark. They're going to be like, where? It's them.
Shark. Yes. Yes, it was, Bard. That's a good term for it. The experiment was to see
That's a
if it
good
would-
term for bullshit. Okay. Experimental, sure.
Uh-huh. We're experimenting to see if it'll work. Did it run? Yep. All right, we're good. I think MDK was around the same time as American McGee's Alice. So that'll give you a time reference, I think, actually. Let me see. Let's see. Alright, MDK was 1997, and is a 2000. Ah, okay, so Alice actually came after MDK. There you go.
I never got to play the first one.
Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure I played the first one, not the second one.
You watched me play the second one.
Mm. Both are fun.
I like the, honestly, I tried to replay it recently. I'm like, oh my god, this drags.
Yeah.
It's not fun to play. It's very pretty.
Yeah.
It should have just been an animation.
That's fair.
Would have solved a bunch of problems.
Honestly, some game makers really do just need to make a video.
Just make a movie.
It's like, it's okay. You can just make a movie. No one's stopping you. Just make it do the thing you want it to do, and people will sit down and watch it and go, wow, that was weird, and then off they go, and they're happy. Hell, Digital Circus is doing that. Just look at anything Glitch is working with. I know that Kojima would honestly love to just make movies sometimes.
Can he not? Y'all are lucky I like Death Stranding, which I'm still waiting to come out on PC.
Mm.
Well, the second one.
Yeah.
I have the first one.
He also wants to just do movies, but like a weird movie where you would be able to like select options at the movie theater.
I was listening to a thing about Elfring Baum, the guy who wrote Wizard of Oz.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently he really wanted to write like full novels and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And he never really had any of them like lift off, so he kind of just wrote the Oz books as like something to pay the bills because none of his actual work was selling, and that's now like all he's known for, which is kind of sad.
Yeah.
I would kind of hate that personally.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, you make money, I guess. You're alive.
you're alive, I guess. Like, that's still kind of like, that kind of sucks. Like, you do want to get, like, you do want to do the things you want to do. Like, Del Toro just wants to make weird horror stuff. And I'm glad that he is succeeding enough to make the weird horror things he wants to make.
I mean, you do want to do the things you want to do, but you also want people to like what you make, unfortunately, as an artist. It's kind of... Look at Kane.
Yeah.
Like, unfortunately, we kind of have, like, this human need for people to like the things that we liked making, and sometimes that just doesn't work.
Yeah. I mean, look at a lot of, like, weird German stop animation.
Yeah, people like those.
There was when you were watching that one video talking about like the Oz like versions of Oz stuff. It was talking about like earlier on where Oz and Alice things were all done. They were just like freaky and weird and people didn't like them kind of thing. And then the Wizard of Oz that everyone thinks of came out and then they all changed to be more like that. And like...
That happens.
Yeah. Somebody gets big or somebody does it well and other people try to do it that way.
Well, now people get mad that you're not... When people think of Wizard of Oz, they think specifically of the movie. So if you don't... It's sort of like how you can't just give people Mexico.
Yeah.
You have to give it the fucking
Yellow filter.
tint.
Yeah.
Because otherwise people be like, this isn't Mexico in movies. Like, it's unfortunately so baked into us that we can't not think that way now.
Yep.
Which sucks. So anything done more similar to the books than the movie, people probably be like, this isn't Wizard of Oz. Like, I don't like this. I came in, you use the IP, and when I hear that IP, I think this, and that's not what I wanted.
Like from what I understand, that Tin Man was a little closer to Oz, and people were like, "What's this shit?"
That also got rewrote a bunch.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Do you know why it's called Tin Man?
Because he's the cop.
No, he's not the cop.
Ah.
The show itself is not about Tin Man, which is the cops. It was originally gonna be. They just kept the name and went to other characters.
Oh, jeez. That's fucking terrible.
I know, right? That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Yeah, I'm not surprised. That happens fairly regularly. I can't imagine if they tried to do some of the 40K stuff, they wouldn't be able to do any of that. And I imagine that some of those people would be real mad about it.
Yeah, I watched the Dominic Noble Lost in adaptation about that. Yeah, that was fucked up. I'm glad they changed it. Fuck that guy. Nah, Forrest Gump's a fucking asshole. I'm surprised that book got big in the first place. It was terrible.
It might have just been cheap.
No, it was popular.
Really?
That's why they made the movie. Yeah.
Huh. You never know.
All white dudes.
Who ran the world? A bunch of boring white dudes.
Yeah.
At least do something weird. Del Toro's got a bunch of money. You know what he does? He has a house full of cool shit and makes weird movies.
No, they're just gonna complain there's nothing new and interesting and then make the same movie and over and over and over again.
Gonna do another Marvel movie. Please, we're desperate. We're streaming this thing. Why don't you watch it? Del Toro's Forrest Gump.
No. No.
That bothers everyone.
Yeah, I don't like that at all. Del Toro could probably make it into something.
Yeah.
For one, they'd probably make Forrest Gump the villain.
Definitely.
You know, like he's the invading guy, more or less, especially with the Vietnam chunks. It's a story about how all the people are traumatized from meeting this guy. That's what it'd be.
He'd be the, like the one guy in Shape of Water where it's just like, I'm the cool guy, I'm the guy, and it's like his fingers are rotting off and shit.
Yes, I love Shape of Water. It deserved its fucking awards.
Del Toro's Monsters, Inc.
I would watch that. I'd watch that just for the monster designs.
Yeah.
Oh, he would make it so much about corporations.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, it wouldn't even be funny.
Del Toro's Pokemon.
I don't think he'd like it.
Depends on what he's allowed to do with it, I suppose. But Pokemon is notoriously
God forbid you
tight-fisted
give him
about it.
fucking Digimon. We're gonna have another Tamer season.
Oh god, I was gonna say. I was about to say, Pokemon is really tight-fisted about what they let people do with their stuff. Now, Digimon, they're a hoe. They'll let you do whatever.
They're still going though.
Yeah.
I am so glad. Paw Patrol really grossed me out. Just as like, it's one thing to have like the Power Rangers things and stuff like that, where it's like, oh, they're transformed because they need like a new thing, or Transformers and stuff like that. It's like, oh no, we killed off Optimus Prime so you can have a new toy. But like, Paw Patrol is for like 3-year-olds. I don't like doing that to literal 3-year-olds.
Propaganda and also
Yeah.
gotcha mechanics for a child.
Like, it's one thing like to have Barney, like Barney and like Elmo and stuff. They sold toys, but at least like they were trying to be educational to start with, and there wasn't like a new Elmo every few months. It makes me sad. It was gross. It's probably still going with some things, but
Yes.
at least it's not like as prevalent, I guess. I don't know. I don't have kids.
There's not a new Elmo, but heaven forbid they add an autistic character after 20 years.
And then people were like, they added a homeless one, and they were like, what the fuck is Oscar the Grouch? It's like, Oscar the Grouch homes that garbage can. It goes to Grouchland. You ignorant fuck.
Ah,
Don't talk about my boy.
the little claws are orange.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna have the stuff that's underwater colored with no line work. Stuff on top of the water line worked
'Cause
with
it's fun,
color.
it looks neat.
Yeah, just so it looks like it's underwater.
Mm.
I'm gonna burp. Excuse me. How do you know a furry drew a shark? Looks like a dog.
Snoot. Whale biologist draws a shark. It's like anatomically correct.
Actually, like an actual marine biologist person who's a furry would be kind of neat. I can't say that wouldn't be cool. I had to wait SpongeBob. Never mind. We already have that at home.
Oh man, a goblin shark furry.
I could see that. I always joke like I want to see more like weird animal furries.
yeah.
I'm tired of everybody like that's one of the things like I never really like related to the furry fandom. It's like everyone's like a fox, like you furry. It's like no one's like a sea slug. Like sea slugs are cool as shit.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, it's our buddy the woolly bear.
Oh, that would be
caterpillars.
cool. Yeah, a caterpillar would be cute. That's basically Leshy. What about water bear? My husband got me a little weighted water bear plushie today. He's very cute. He needs a name. Simon.
Because he's simple.
Yeah, much like my husband.
Genetically. Water bears are neat. I just think they're neat.
I'm a furry. Let me guess. You're a
Canid.
canid, probably a fox, an Arctic fox specifically, or you're some Pokemon. And it's probably like a set of like 5 Pokemon.
We'll just run down it. Canid, Philid, Lucario.
You know, there's really not that many cats.
Oh, that yeah.
There's not as many as you'd think.
Not as
compared
many as
to
you'd
dogs.
think, yes.
Yeah, like anything dog related
Uh-huh.
and foxes and stuff. I always thought that was interesting. Because like the internet loves cats, but if you look at like the percentage of people who have personas, there's way more dogs than cats.
I wonder if that has to do with the amount of gay men in the furry fandom.
I have no fucking clue.
Like that's just neat. But why?
I wonder if there's more foxes than dogs though. It's always foxes.
Foxes are neat. Make it worse for everyone. Be a maned wolf. I love those things. They're such little freaks. Fucking long leg weirdo. What the heck even are you?
A freak.
You can be a furry. Unfortunately, it's an armadillo. A fairy armadillo.
Those are cute though. Aw. I've always kind of wanted to do a thing where I just got weird animals, made furries out of them.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm not a furry person, so I'm probably not the best person to do that in the first place.
That'd be funny though.
I already want to do the slime girls, which would be way more up my alley.
A cockapoo. Fat useless bird. I love cockapoos. They're stupid.
Oh, cock your Poe.
There's so many weird animals you could do furries with, though. See, personally, I like thunder shrimp. I just think they're neat.
That would be cool. I'd end up making like Pokemon.
Yeah, probably. Or Digimon.
Digimon are a little too veiny.
That's fair.
Plus, mine would be cuter. Digimon can get very not cute,
Yeah.
like on purpose.
Uh-huh.
That's not a bad thing. But mine is gonna always be cute. I'm sorry.
That's fair. Digimon, digital champion, Digimon are a menace.
Damn, you got that all wrong.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you did.
I had to rerun the words in my head there for a second.
Don't hurt yourself.
Too late. Smoke's already coming out the ears. Ran out of RAM.
Ram.
You
Ah, too much out. I accidentally tapped it one time too many.
Local public pool.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's true, though. You ever looked at the cards? They're so
Yeah.
veiny.
That was exactly the correct context there, Bard.
Oh, dang, that's on top. My bad. I mean, it's going to be later, but not now.
Well, the cards are neat.
Well, the cards are the designs that were on the Tamagotchis. And they're still in the show, and they still got veins and junk. Though they've softened up over the years.
Yeah. Then you can have stuff like Yu-Gi-Oh! Where everything is a different art style all the time.
Nothing in Yu-Gi-Oh! Looks like it's part of Yu-Gi-Oh! At all. If you showed me 2 Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards and asked me, like, what card set is this from? Like, this genre, like Magic, Pokemon, Act, I could not tell you if they were both Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards or not.
Like Yu-Gi-Oh! Just from like thing to thing, and even some of the ones in the same like decks and stuff are wildly inconsistent. Like, whose fucking art is this? But
Magic has a consistent look to it, even when it's not Magic shit.
I remember, like, you know, back in the early Yu-Gi-Oh! Show days, I remember that was one of the big things with the, like, the Yu-Gi-Oh! The dual monsters all look the same, like monsters on the cartoon, and then they get to the one point where the one guy is just like, I'm gonna fuck with Kaiba specifically, and he's like, I have this ability to turn all your things into cartoon versions, and boy, he fucking hated that. But
Cool, though.
I loved the Toon, like the Blue Eyes White Toon Dragon is adorable, man. Little shitter face. It's great.
Like, a Karibo does not look like a Blue Eyes White Dragon. Like, they
At
shouldn't
all.
be in the same thing.
It's like, this is 2 completely different things. Nah, it's
2 completely different art styles.
It's like, yeah, this is just a different edition. It's fine.
If you show me, like, a fucking, what's the big green dude in Pokemon? The big long dragon guy.
Deoxys?
That'll work. I'll just say Deoxys.
Oh, not Deoxys, but...
And, like, a Pikachu. From their stylization, I could be like, yeah, those are in the same thing. I'd believe that.
like, at least, like, in Magic especially, like, they've done a bunch of crossovers with a bunch of different things, but they still do it, like, Magic styled. I guess I'd say, like, even recently they did Avatar. And, like, the Avatar cards still look like Magic. It's just they have Avatar stuff in them.
If you showed me Angemon and you showed me Agumon, I would be like, yeah, those are from the same thing. Look at all the veins.
Toy Agumon still looks like a
Toy
Digimon.
Agumon's cute as balls, though.
Still looks like a Digimon. This is clearly a Digimon. And then there's
It's the eyes.
Gunmon and Gundramon. That sucks, Naruto. I'm sorry to hear that. It's that one Digimon with the guns.
There's Deputy Mon, who is just a gun.
He's not even the only gun. There's also Gundramon, who has 3 guns.
Gundramon is a bunch of guns.
See what you need is just a little more gun, says Digimon producers.
And they had to cut out an episode because at one point Puppetmon was just chasing one of the kids around with a gun. Despite the fact that we have Deputy Mon in that show,
Yeah,
who is just a gun. He's just a gun.
So to be fair, if Pinocchio suddenly pulled a Glock on you, you'd be a little concerned too. Because that's not even like, it's not even part of him. It's not even like part
No,
of the...
he had it in his chest.
Right.
I ended up watching the show later when I was older to see the missing episodes.
Doesn't he just pull a revolver out of the box?
Yeah, he's just playing with TK and he's just fucking with the kid. This is fun for him.
He just pulls out a fucking revolver and chases a child with it.
He doesn't care. He's sad when the game's over.
Mm-hmm.
Puppetmon was a fun character. Digimon had some good fucking stories in it. Y'all can eat my ass.
I liked that giant bunny that became friends with the child.
Yeah, Lapmon. Digimon Tamers is like the best childhood anime ever. I'm sorry, it's really good.
Yeah.
Well, I would say like of that era, but like it's definitely the best Digimon, and I will fight for it. And it still pisses me off to this day that the only thing people remember about is Renamon. It's like there's other like that is a really interesting show. It's done by the guy who did Serial Experiments Lain voluntarily, for Christ's sake. Like, dude wanted to.
Yeah.
And it's got some really neat fucked up shit in it. Like, but everyone just remembered, oh, big yellow fox lady, sexy, yay.
Haha, Lego burr. Y'all are boring. And that's literally what we talk about, where people just do, like, this could be any other porn character.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, until I realized that pissed me off. People were doing porn of Renamon and it had like nothing. I wasn't even looking for it, but it would show up.
Yeah,
because
you have no choice in the matter. You're on the internet.
And it would just be like her not being her. And I was like, that's a character with like a personality and shit. And I go kind of off character sometimes too, but damn.
Yeah.
But now it's just like a furry species now.
Mm-hmm. It's like it might as well just be a protogen or a circle at this point. It's just, haha.
It was a really cool show with a lot of cool shit in it.
Nope.
Like that show was so influential on me, specifically Tamers. I do not know to this day if I loved it so much because I was into Eldritch shit, or if I'm into Eldritch shit because I love that show so much.
Yeah.
Like, that's how influential it is on me. It probably contributed directly to my current monster fucking obsession. And not because I was attracted to anyone there, just because I love fucked up Eldritch shit.
Monsters are neat. I hope that Hikaru died does that for people.
That needs, I hope that does really well, and I hope more people watch it in general, because it was really good. It was probably that, and like the other BL, the Virgin one.
Oh yeah,
the wizard
the cherry
one.
Wizard.
Yeah, the cherry wizard one are legit the only good BLs I think I've ever seen in my goddamn life, which is sad.
Yeah, like they are just legitimately good, just well written, and in the case of like Hikaru, like actually fucking gorgeous as well.
It's one of the few good horror anime too.
Yeah.
Though it is very slow burn. It's not really scary all the time.
Yeah, it's more like The Ring or The Grudge horror.
It's almost liminal in its horror. It's just it's almost Twin Peaksy. It's very slow and haunting. I like that. It's one of the few times where an anime really nails something feels off, and you know something is off, and like just consistently gives you a solid feel of that. Like just wrongness or something is a little to the right kind of thing. It's the uncanny valley of anime. And it's done really well, and I love it. And I hope they make more of it.
Yeah. Well,
I don't want to read the manga because I don't want to get spoiled.
Yeah. Well, I mean, from what I understand, it did really well.
And Netflix money.
Yeah. Well, it did well for Netflix. So I was like, yeah. Ironically, they're kind of leaning into some of these things now because they keep succeeding with them. Like they did fucking great with K-pop Demon Hunters. So like now they're like, oh, okay, people like this and give us money for it. Okay.
I don't know. They throw a lot out at a lot of things.
I mean, like K-pop Demon Hunters was not only one of their most successful shows, but also like a highly successful movie in theaters.
Good, maybe they'll stop making Stranger Things shit. I think should have died after season 1. Which was really good, the rest no.
It's one of those things, I can't imagine something that has taken that long to do the next thing would do well. It can't have, because one, it can't meet up to everyone's expectations. Like, that's just not going to happen. You're waiting that long, you're anticipating. It's never going to be that. You're in the Duke Nukem Forever territory. But also just like, it was so hyped up so much. Like, Target spent a bunch of money advertising it. Everybody spent a bunch of money advertising it and doing all this stuff. But like, You can just let a horror thing be a horror thing.
I kind of wish they did the anthology thing they originally planned.
Mm.
I think that is a story that does not need to be more than it is.
Yeah.
It works better with less.
I think dragging it out to multiple seasons is, it's like what happens with manga where they just like have to keep putting it out, so they keep putting it out kind of thing. And it just, they killed themselves because they killed their own pacing and their own writing.
Also, it became more about the 80s nostalgia than anything else.
Yeah,
which
extremely.
was a part of the appeal, but not the entirety of it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, look, 80s thing. How many 80s things can we get in here? Oh, boy.
Oh, man, look at the Eggos.
Do you remember?
No, because nobody watching this was around in the 80s. You're aiming it at people that were born after 2000.
Actually, when you think about it, Digital Circus is kind of that aimed at us, honey.
It is.
Kids watching it and getting into it probably don't know a lot of the shit that's in there. And like what it's referencing and crap.
Kids watching it going, what the fuck is GeoCities? What's DeviantArt? I saw somebody like jokingly making a post. It was like, my favorite, it was like, name this MMO, and it was fucking Gaia.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, that's fair.
Still around.
Yeah. Neopets is too.
Neopets is falling apart though.
Yeah,
Because of the death of Flash.
Because it's also like 3 scams in a trench coat at this
They're
point.
trying to, last I heard, they were trying to make stuff off-site, like apps. I don't know anything beyond that. And that was a few years ago.
I mean, like, there's no reason they couldn't have made a Neopets app.
They have. I just don't know if it's any good. I don't know if Neopets would hold up these days. Just like some types of gameplay just don't work no more.
Yeah, you'd have to make it kind of more like a Tamagotchi or something, I would imagine. That would at least be nice, because then somebody would have done it. There's just like, there's just not that many just pet games in general. Because every so often, they're like, oh, nobody wants this kind of game. Like, but nobody's making it. How can you even make that judgment? It'll be just like the last time where they're like, horror games are dead. Although horror games now are like...
They're big.
I think they're one of the major genres, yeah. Probably one of the biggest right now. They keep trying to make extraction shooters the, like, next big game, but then they keep remembering that, like, most of the player base is fucking miserable to be around. And also that you have to, like, build up a community to get those things to actually work.
I don't know what's really big right now because everyone's kind of doing their own thing, more or less. I don't really think you can have, like, the one big thing anymore.
Yeah. I mean, even ones like Call of Duty and stuff right now are just really bombing out. So that's also partly because they crammed a shit ton of AI into the most recent one. And same thing with Fortnite. They crammed a bunch of slop into it, and nobody likes that. Meanwhile, Roblox is still around. There's a game coming out called Hytale. Hytale. And it is not a furry porn game, first of all.
Yeah.
But it is a Minecraft-style game with a little more framework to it. And one of the things that it has going for it is also it's going to have built-in integration for Blockbunch and Blender.
Oh, cool.
Which will help it get a community base and have people, that circle of feeding back into the game kind of thing. And that helps make games do better longer, so hopefully it will do pretty good. Because it'd be nice to have something that actually, is not just Minecraft with mods kind of thing. Because there's just not that many, like, of that style of game. Like, brain fart here. Vintage Story. Like, that was really good. But again, it's one of those ones that, like, because of the differences between it and Minecraft, it kind of narrows its player base, because that one's a lot harder of a game. It's a lot more of the realism kind of thing, and so, well, less people are going to play it. And you can get mods for it and things, and obviously it is much more fun with friends, because most games are. But,
Not for me, I like to play them alone.
would you like Peak? You play Peak with me.
I played alone too.
That's another thing. Hytale's gonna not only have multiplayer, but also have single player. So
You best hightail it out.
it's was it the 13th? So like 4 days. It's coming out. We'll see if it sticks the landing or face plants. But it looks good.
Never know.
I'm keeping an eye on it, seeing if it do good or not. Just seeing if it actually, like, works. That's usually the start for new games coming out. Does it fucking function on launch? Okay. Hee Splimsh.
Some darkness under him so you can actually see the poor guy since he's blue.
Dawida. It's blue. You want to spend $20 on blue? Going to add infinite microtransactions to everything. That makes the number go up forever, right?
No.
I watched this one YouTuber, and one of the things he did, he was talking about like how the like selling skins and that kind of jazz on Call of Duty has made the game, you know, look wildly different and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
And one of the things he also did was like, I can, you know, since I can write this on my taxes, I've been buying each new thing that I think is the stupidest thing possible that they could do, kind of deal. And he ended up, he said that he'd spent $1,200 on a already $70 game.
It's like that train DLC.
Yeah. Well, at least that you get a whole ass game full of trains that you can actually
Lots and
play.
lots of trains.
You're gonna love my nuts. God. Some of those things are just like bedrock memories. Just lots and lots of trains, the Sunsetter retractable awning, and the stupid animal crackers in my soup.
Monkey and rabbits, loop-de-loop.
That's just like bedrock freaking memes there. Like, just those will be there till the day I die.
Which is ironic because a whole generation ain't gonna fucking see them.
It's
They don't
true.
really have ads like that no more.
Yeah. No, now we had the Coca-Cola ad.
Ugh.
At least some, like, I hate to say that, like, at least when you're watching like a YouTube video or something and they're like, and now for the ad, like at least it's a person doing it.
Well, they're now trying to just like make the characters in the fucking show you're watching wear the shit. Have you seen that?
No, I
No,
haven't.
they use AI, and the videos I've seen is like you're watching Friends and like they pause like mid conversation and Joey puts on a pair of Beats headsets, and then next shot it's out.
That's so lame.
Yeah, people are big mad.
That is so dumb. I like Street Fighter. Not the most recent one, but the last one. They experimented with that, with literally like background ads in your game, and at one point they were experimenting and got caught with like an ad comes up before your game would start. So you had to sit there and watch an ad before you can even play your game kind of deal. And people obviously like fucking rioted over that. But they have like banners or things in the background that could just run ads while you're playing the game. in a, again, $60 game.
Alright, I think, because I'm hungry, and that's all the 40s I'm going to end tonight, because then anyone I do tomorrow will be, of course there's an ad break. Maybe I'll wait till he comes back. So Paul, sing Animal Crackers in My Soup.
Animal crackers in my soup. Monkeys and rabbits loop the loop. There we go. Did a little dance.
Okay, thank you, honey.
And now for sunsetting retractable awnings.
Oh my god.
And the ShamWow guy. That guy, like, I wish I had that guy's energy.
No.
When he turned on, that guy is just like cocaine with a beard. Holy shit.
Wait till the ad's done and then I'll say goodbye. Feel kind of bad people wait for an ad and they gotta come back.
Happens.
Meantime, I'll just prepare everything and save it. I don't have a January yet. I should. Maybe I'd put it in wrong. Jan 26.
The year is 2026. Everyone is rebelling against everything.
Yay!
Woo!
Okay, there we go. Anyway,
You finished the 40s?
yeah, we finished all 40s, and since I didn't actually add any of the people on the 10s, and I'm hungry, and we hit 2 hours anyway, we're gonna come back tomorrow with the 20s.
Woo!
Well, we'll finish all the 40s. We'll come back tomorrow with the 20s.
Yeah.
Because we got plenty of time. I don't need to rush. So, that will be all for tonight. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Y'all have a good night. Okay, I love you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.